Holy ultra cursed. Holy wow. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're running it back. We're doing it live. Do it over. We're crying out loud. Sheesh. This is cursed as all get out, dude.
Dude.
Let's try this again. Let's run the thing. Let's run the thing over here. Get to the thing here, and we'll run it like so. At this point, I don't know what to say. Sup, dudes? This is Cards of the Heart, and whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick, I welcome you back to the channel. Back to some training, although today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I've been spending all my time playing the games that I do on this channel, so much so that I haven't really been able to take the time to look at how I'm playing and study what I could be doing to improve. I feel like getting into the film room is going to be just as important as getting out on the stage and actually getting to play the game. So I'm hoping here that I can actually look at my gameplay from the last tournament match I had in the Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2025 and see just what it is I seemingly unlocked to get like my overall best performance ever. It definitely was my best performance in a tournament setting, and I need to figure out how I did it. And since this show has already had enough technical difficulties as it is, let me go ahead and get straight into the scene, get into the action with the review starting right now. So, here we are with the losers quarterfinals matchup I had with the Beefin 314 at the start of Sunday's broadcast. If you want to watch this show, you can see it on YouTube now. It did get released on the League of Puzzle Speedrunners YouTube channel this morning, so you can definitely watch along there if you please. But I'm gonna follow along with my local recording here and see just what it is I did in this match that was so special. I'm gonna be focusing on my own gameplay, trying to find my own strengths and weaknesses. But I may take a gander at Beefin's game to see what happened in various circumstances. So, again, this is going to be a film study onto my own play. Give myself an idea of what I could be doing on every single stage compared to what I actually did. So, let's get down to it. So the way I have to look at these things is that I'm generally starting in the middle. Somewhere in the middle of my field, I have to know in this 3-second countdown just what it is I'm going to work on. And there are a couple of options to be had here. There are lots of these alternating star and diamond formations. So this is gonna be what I would tend to focus on the most up the middle here. So there could be like a little T-shaped 5 combo with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and then maybe some sort of 3 or 4 added on with all of these purples. And like I'm seeing the blues here and the blues here. I'm seeing this red here with these reds. I'm trying to think of ways I can not only start the chain with some sort of combo to get 1 or 2 lines down relatively quickly, but I'm also trying to build a chain at some point throughout that process too. Trying to think a couple of steps ahead in that regard. So let's take a look at what I end up doing with these yellows and purples. As players can look at this formation and come up with at least 3 different approaches to this. So let's see what I end up doing. So I think I was trying to key in on this red formation, and I think I was trying to preserve this blue area in order to preserve that chain, or something along those lines. But my priority here appears to be to have tried to line up these reds, and I was willing to forego any sort of color conflicts, like that premature match I got to get to it. Because you can see here, I have this 8 combo set up here, and then with the red, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a 5 combo after that. And then this naturally lines up these yellows here to match up with one of these yellows up here for an extension to the chain. There's a 6 combo of yellow and green to make over here. There's potentially another 6 combo of green and red over here. There are lots of options for building this chain outward. How do I play this? Yeah, I didn't have time for the formation that I wanted. There were so many extra premature matches that I didn't make. So how did Beefin do this? How did Beefin deal with his stage? Because he did his a lot better. So let's see what he's got to work with. So I can already see for Beefin's stack, this red formation makes for a nice right-facing T. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with these yellows, 6, 7, 8. So there's an 8 combo right there at the very left, and I'm definitely...
That's no good.
Well, it's kind of good, Sanic. It actually is kind of good. That's the thing I would try to set up on this formation right away. And then I would hope for these greens to be able to line up in some sort of way. Maybe there's one underneath this where I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the second chain link. You get a 5 combo in the 2 chain. And then from here, these reds can probably be arranged for some sort of chain once the green link comes out. How does Beefin play with this? Okay, so he's just going for the quickest thing he can get right away, and that's certainly a valid way to play this. He's just trying to start with the fastest thing that he can, and I think he did just fine here. He definitely had no problem with that stage whatsoever. I, on the other hand, just did not get what I wanted there. So I do fall behind there just a little bit. Let's see. I want to look at what I do next, because Beefin's tactic seems to be fairly straightforward. Like, don't always go for the best option. Go for the first option. That's the shortest. I mean, it's all garbage per second anyway. You're just trying to get the most garbage that you can. In as efficient a time as you can get it. So, I think by that logic, you could argue that just going for this 4 combo of the yellows right away, and then extending that into green, and then blue, and maybe there's something else, something purple you can work in there afterwards. So how did I go about this? Oh, I actually forgot I saw this. I actually forgot that I had this available. Because what happened in my mind is that once I filled in the gap here to make this yellow fall in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the L combo, it would naturally bring this purple down here to where I can add it for 6, 7, 8. So the 8 combo was there right away. Then I could naturally use that to line up these blues here for a follow-up on the right. And then I think I was also eyeing greens for a follow-up on the left. I didn't quite get the greens to line up how I wanted, but I found another green option on the left that did just fine, which then led to the purple that was right here, and I don't think I was going to have time to get to the green on the right for this 5 chain link, but I don't think that would have been the best use of my energy anyway. Fact, I just settle for the 6 combo on the end of this anyway. And there it is. 10 seconds contested too. Or in other words, that's a 10.
That top note, that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners. That's a 10.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was a 10. So, I get into points like these where I will completely turn the blinders off as to how much garbage I actually need. And you can kind of look out the corner of your eye to see some of the right side of the opponent's field. If you could see, like, if you can kind of see like 6 or 7 rows of panels that they're working with on like their leftmost column, then they're probably not going to end up putting that much of a fight. So I found myself very fortunate that I was able to get the 10-second stage out of this. So very fortunate that that one played out how it did. Now, this is a very flat stage for me. Only one panel, one space to fill for the full 5 rows at the start. So there's definitely a case to be made with all of these potential matches that could be easily had here, that this Poochie could go down to 4 lines without too much trouble. I think I was really trying to find an 8 combo. Like, looking in the middle, I see these 2 greens. and then these two greens. And that would just make me want to finagle the red and yellow pieces to line up for the 8 combo. I've got 4 of it mostly right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But to get the other 4, I need to get this yellow all the way over here, put this red back, and then get the yellow all the way over here. But there's a little color conflict in the way. But arranging these greens first will remove that conflict and allow this yellow to get in position without getting cleared on. But even then I don't go for that much setup. I think I found myself in a position where, like, okay, like this 4 is kind of readily here. I might as well work with that. Trying to get the 8 over here, like getting an 8 into a 4 on its face, probably not the best way to go about it. So I'm just thinking 4 into maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hoping for a green underneath. I did get a green underneath. So there are a couple options from here, because this is a blue piece. So I could take the blue piece up here and drop it in here for this 3 chain this way. Or I could do what I think I'm about to do here and take the purple over here and drop it in so that way the blue falls here and then the purple falls here, with this purple falling here, and there is the 3 chain link. And then I have a fairly convenient 4 chain with these yellows, and maybe I can work these yellows into that formation as well. So I end up just getting a 6 combo on the end of that, and now with Poochie clearing the garbage, I'm just trying to get whatever single lines I can get, and this was woefully short. It was not even close. I was trying to set up a 9 combo on the left and swap the wrong thing. So yeah, this was bad. Oh, this was so bad. I tried to get into like 2 chain, maybe 3, the occasional 3 chain at this point. That's generally how I try to get these foes to get to a losing position as soon as I can. So Beefin gets a nice little 5 chain in his chain, and it's unfortunate that couldn't have been timed better, but I definitely like the idea there. The idea on this one seems very simple. You've got these reds right here. I mean, red to me is like the most noticeable color. It's the brightest color on this entire field. Like, no wonder these opponents will search red first, looking for the right match to make the first match. So I see the red here. I see the blue. I can match over here for a 6 combo. Very simple 6 combo at the beginning. Following up is going to be a little bit tricky because once I make this match, I would need to then probably arrange to move this blue here and then go down, move this blue here so it chains in column 3. That's about the only way I can see for a follow-up. But instead, I actually use an offset 6 combo on the right here. Like, seeing all these purples in this formation, you can actually swap this purple all the way here, and that naturally gets the red in place for one half of the 6 combo, and then this moves here for the other half of the 6 combo, and then at that point it's just a matter of swap the purple here and this purple here, and you've got a 4 combo for the 2 chain. And that's relatively quick to get to. I wanted to try and get a 5 combo with the purples there, but it wasn't very reliable. But this attack was timed pretty solidly. 7 lines is usually a good amount of garbage to go for on these stages. Like anything from 6 to 8 lines will generally do the trick. And then, okay, here this, like, how in the world do I resist the 5 combo of purples in column 3 here? How do I resist this? Somehow I found a 5 combo instead, which wasn't too bad. Like, I swapped this purple here and then swapped this yellow over here. And then I have a T-shaped 5 combo to go with, and actually, okay, maybe it's not that simple, but well, hold on, like, oh yeah, cause then moving this here and then dropping this out for this to fall here, it's generally gets the red closer to this little formation, so then you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do love me trying to find some of these 8 combo formations. So I find this 5 combo follow up over here, and at that point I just try to set it and forget it. And I'll use that time to multitask over on the left side. Like, I've got this purple right here. I can just move this purple, and then I've got a little 3-chain extension with a green under above that to line up with these and maybe these in row 3 for a 5 combo extension. Or I can just insert that. That's certainly a way to go about it. And hey, the timing was good. The timing was incredibly good, and I ended up with a much better frog than Beefin as a result. That is very unfortunate for Beefin to get a stage like that, and that could have ended so much worse. This one seems fairly obvious to me on first glance. This 6 combo here is fairly straightforward. If I move the blue here and then move the yellow over here, I have a ready-made 6 combo with a very simple 2-chain to follow up, and maybe with another yellow underneath I can insert this in for a 5 combo on top of that. I didn't get it, so I'm like trying to think of the next color in line I would get with the red. So I did notice the other red right here, and I'm trying to line up these reds with these reds and with these reds, and that'll make a combo extension. I kind of wasn't paying attention to this blue match over here to make the 9 combo on that. That's not something I was super concerned with. I tried to slide on the right to make a 5-chain with the purples, but did not need it. Absolutely did not need it. Kind of was. I was trying to make a 5. It was kind of intentional, as the commentary was trying to bring out, which I am not purposely playing. just to isolate the gameplay. In fact, I could probably stand to put on some music. If I'm just gonna be watching the game, then why don't I take a small break, and I'll watch the second half of this game 1 in this best of 5 set on the other side. Go ahead and keep it here to listen to this tune, because this one is decently jazzy. I do like it. I also have ads manually playing, automatically playing on YouTube for this. So, people want to join the sardine tin on YouTube to get rid of the ads. They are most certainly welcome to take that on. Yeah, I should have been playing the background music from the start if I'm not going to have the commentary from Wizard Person and 6 be audible. Didn't want it to be confusing with my own voice. That's the thing. So, I think the takeaway here so far is that I should be going for the quickest thing that I can find, not the best thing I can find. I do wonder if that's going to get me in trouble in later stages. Alright, back to this match. Again, this was a best of 5 V-Hard mode match between myself and the Beefin314 that was played on Sunday live on twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. And just to give a little sneak peek, because I'm probably going to announce this in the morning anyway, I'm going to be leading off on Saturday. I'm going to be leading off the action on Saturday against FFR Pro. And then on Sunday, Yoshi and Wizard Person will play out their winners finals match. So next weekend should be an exciting one, as the field gets narrowed down from 4 to 3. It's going to be tense. Oh man, either me or FFR Pro is going to be eliminated, and it's going to be a shame either way. But anyway, let's take a look at the rest of this Game 1. Now, Lungefish and Raphael are a bit cheeks. As fast as they're able to make matches, like, there's a red here, a blue here, a yellow here, a green here. Yellow here, red here. Maybe you'll end up getting a purple here. It's, like Lunch is gonna be able to get down pretty low with this setup. I don't remember. I don't think I've seen this stage before, but when I remember, my mind is immediately seeing this blue here with the two blues here next to each other. And that allows me to conveniently set up red and yellow for the 6 combo in the middle. And there's another blue up here that can potentially be used with a 5 combo. like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Might be easier. It might be easier to do that with green instead, where like if you move this green over and move this green over. But then you have a little bit of a color issue to resolve. Maybe you make a 7 combo with yellow and red instead. Like, you probably don't need to do that. So I think I just go for the blue to do the chain link 2. Although I actually moved it 1 column left than I remember. So what I end up seeing here is I see the 6 combo being made this way, and then I think I want to try to put this blue over here at some point to make the 5 combo, and then I want to try and make an 8 combo with purple and green on this side. No, I just go for the 5 here, which not only gives me a pretty good chain opportunity with the purple into here, which naturally sets up the blue for the follow-up, but I also want to try to insert this yellow into here for an extra lag chain. But I end up just moving this out of the way so this formation can form instead. And I ended up catching this red midair to make the 5 chain instead of having the blue fall in for 5 chain. So that was interesting, but look how low this lunchfish is. Look at how low that lunchfish is, dude.
Dude?
I don't know. I don't know what else I was meant to do with that. I went pretty big there. I went 8 lines as I normally recommend it. That was a tough break. Now for here, you can finagle an 8 combo with these purples and these blues. And then I see the 2 reds here and the red here, and I can follow up with the 2 chain to get started there. Like, I'm pretty sure I would do this with the blues and not with the reds. But what do I end up doing here? So that took me a little bit to get going. And because I broke this up, probably wanted the 9 combo instead, which naturally sets up green for 1, 2, 3 this way. That allows the chain to extend there. And then, like, all I would really need to do from here is move this red here, move this purple here, which sets up green, and sets up yellow for this combo. I have a 6 combo of red and yellow here. And then I could use either 2 greens up here or 1 green there, and this to make a 5 combo green in column 4. So what do I do here? Okay, so I end up making the 6 combo instead. I guess I'm trying to build up a lag chain with red in this area. Yeah, that was not the best choice. I ended up going bigger because of what Lunchfish did to me in the previous stage. And the timing wasn't great, but the spam of the combos at the end did enough, and I do end up first into the Cave of Wickedness at a little over 5 minutes, which is well under 8-minute pace. Like, I've gotten 8-minute, sub 8-minute runs from worse times into the cave. So I'm definitely fine with the pace that I'm at right now. Now, for this cave, getting into the cave, you can sometimes afford to go with a little bit less, and I was specifically trying at various points in my training to cut the maximum chain size down to a 3 chain. And cutting it off at a 3 chain and spamming more combos does allow for less screen shake and less time for the opponent to react to it. And maybe the shorter chains will be all you need if these opponents get super aggressive with the stack raising, as they tend to do here. So with that in mind, there are a couple of interesting ways to go about this. There are plenty of green formations here to make some sort of 4 or 5 combo. There are some red formations to make a 4 or 5 combo. There's a way you can, like, make 8 combo with the red and green and still have a green follow-up. And really, you're not thinking more about the first attack you make as rather the second one. You really need chains at some point to beat all these opponents, so the first thing you really should be thinking about is how are you going to start your chain. Like sending a combo is nice, but if it doesn't lead to anything more than that, then you're just giving the opponent too much time to react to your garbage. So, what do I end up doing here? I think... Why would I put my cursor there? I haven't seen this in a while, so I don't remember exactly what I did here. I think I went 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then that would allow me to arrange red, 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 and then do like an insert out, so that way this red can fall into a cross-shaped 5 combo. So it's like red here, and then red, red, yeah, that's red, red, red. No, it's like, wait, I kind of lost track of it. Hold on. No, I was using this red here. So it's like 1, 2. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Well, okay. Well, what do I end up doing here?
Huh?
Okay, so I've got the 5 combo red, green here. I've got 5 combo here. That allows this chain and this chain here. Like, I love my L-shaped 5 combos to start chains. Like you can build the lag chain pretty fast by going this route. And I actually end up setting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this second link, which I can use a blue up here to line up a chain here while lining up the purples then here to insert a little chain on the follow-up, but I kind of missed all of that. Did it matter? Well, Hookbill started a little bit of a chain, and it didn't matter. So, it gets really critical in these cave stages once the opponents start down stacking to spam a bunch of combos on top of it, because those smaller combo garbage blocks make the minimal screen shake. Like even the larger combo garbage blocks add a little extra screen shake. You're trying to give the opponent as little time as possible to react to your garbage, and making these small garbage blocks with the combos goes a long way towards ensuring that they go down in that way. So I am definitely in like with that. Now, this stage has some interesting possibilities. Not only are there 8 combos to be had, not only is there like a follow-up 5 combo to be had, there's like a follow-up 4 to maybe turn into a 6. There are lots of options here. I end up going for the 6 right away, not trying to waste time on the 8. So I've got purples right here, although that's actually going to fall into a 9 combo, which I might have been a little surprised by. But I have yellow right here to respond, and purple right here. And purple right here, if I can see it. I saw the yellow on the right. I saw the purple on the right. And I didn't quite go for the yellow on the left to make a 9 combo afterwards, because I had already made a 3 chain. Made a 4 chain, actually, and I sent quite a few combos with it already, so afterwards I kind of have a ready-made offset 8 combo with yellow and purple to follow up. And of course my aggressive stack raising ruined it. I needed that. Why did I raise a stack if I didn't need anything? Aw, man. Aw, man. That's unfortunate. That lost me some ground. Dang it. Oh, it's nice to be able to review these after the fact and just see like what you could have done, as opposed to what you actually did. So I know, like, I'm watching the race the entire time. I have to make sure that the stream is live at all times, because I'm broadcasting this as well as playing. So I have to make sure that the stream can see Beefin's gameplay at all times, just as much as they're able to hear it at this very moment. So I see that Beefin is having a problem with Piranha Plant as I am entering Kamek, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself, all things considered. Like 6.5 minutes here, entering Kamek. Like, I could have like 2 mid stages here and end up with around 8-minute time without too much trouble. And if I get around 8 minutes flat, I think I'm gonna win. Especially with this position that Beefin was in here. So I'm feeling really good about my position here. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which... So right here, there are a couple of options. If I stay disciplined, I could go for the 6 combo with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then arrange these reds up here, and then this red down here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert this for a 5. That probably would have been the disciplined approach. I can also see banking on a green piece in the next row and making a little easier to see 6 combo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right, and then arranging greens here, hoping for a green underneath. Maybe it's a little win more. So what do I end up doing? I do go for the greens. And the greens were there. And by the time I had made that 6 combo for the 2 chain, I already had the yellows set up for this 3 chain. And then I've got this blue I could put over here and insert this green in to make a 4 combo 4 chain link. And then maybe I can grab one of these purples down here. Move one of these purples down here for the 5 chain link after that. So I don't know what was going through my mind there. And this was definitely a bleh. That was definitely not good. And then Kamek just goes off with the chain here, and I'm waiting for his garbage to go ham. So like I might have prematurely dropped this attack. And then I see the reds on the right in that second tier, and I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew from this moment onward that I was going to have a problem, and I could not justify reloading the stage. Maybe here, though, is when you start thinking about it. Ethan gets the Kamek that he needs, and I most certainly do not. Like, you get to this point in the stage, you kind of just need to reset doing your attack. But I get into this phase where I will stay super insistent on maintaining the combo presence. But yeah, this was a mistake. That was a massive mistake. And then Beefin, he's gonna get this one pretty soon. Like, even with that chain from the garbage that Bowser got, just there's not gonna be enough time here. Yeah, that makes sense here. All right, so what am I doing for the end here? I'm just trying to get some good Bowser practice. And the thing that makes the most sense here is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red and green combo, because there are plenty of purples in here to respond. In fact, you can probably argue putting the reds into column 2, with the greens in column 3, and then you can have this purple with these purples potentially make some sort of 6 or 7 T-shaped combo, an upside down T, if you will. Is what I was trying to work on. That took too long. That took way too long. I even tried an insert or a chain. I was missing all of my inserts there. That was bad. That was bad. So now I will actually learn my lesson and make a 3 chain somewhere, just to slow down the clearing rate. And that was how I lost the first race. It was just an early attack on Kamek that really did me in there. did not get the Kamek attack that I needed to. And that was all she wrote after that. So, with that thought in mind, at this point, I really wanted to get in the mindset of X3 chain maximums. I don't know how much I was going to be able to do that before the cave, but in the last 4 stages, in the cave section, I was certainly going to be focusing on 3 chain maximums. So, let's see how well that works for my game 2. Alright. Alright, I think I've seen this one multiple times before. I think I always go for the 6 combo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I usually start by swapping. Well, first thing I would do here is actually arrange the greens in columns 4 and 5. Move green here. Drop this in here, move green, move green. Might need to move this yellow to move the green over to the right. And then I swap this first to move these 2 in. And then trigger the combo from these 2. And then have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a T-shaped 5 combo with the greens here. I think that's what I always do when I see this stage. I tried an insert thing, and okay, okay, this was low-key one of the most critical parts of this entire match, so this might need a slowdown here to see just how much I bailed myself out, because I was trying to not color conflict with these greens to make a green 5 combo here, and I got completely thrown off once I ran out of time to do that. So I was trying to get the purple to fall in here on top of these purples to continue the chain, but I ended up grabbing the red instead. And at that point, my only option is to try and frame perfectly, maybe to like maybe it's not frame perfect, maybe it's 1/30th of a second at most, trying to grab this purple as soon as it lands, so I can get this purple to slide in and match for the 3 chain. Like this, I absolutely 1000% needed in order to keep this chain alive. And if I did not keep this chain alive, Lakitu was going to be in a position to put a big hurt on me. Like, look at the yellow match. Look at the yellow match that Lakitu has here. Like, if I dropped the chain there, Lakitu was gonna clear the garbage easily. Let's see here. End up restarting the video. And yeah, I basically had to catch that as it landed. And very fortunate that I was able to continue the chain after that. That let me insert this red for the 4, and then I can do the 6 combo for the 5 chain, and I was fairly content with ending on that 5 chain. Especially with that stack raise, Lakitu really beefed himself. Really messed it up badly. Lakitu's just in down stacking mode, and plop. Just absolutely nothing. And you can just see the relief on my face as soon as I got that to work. Catching that 3-chain link there was absolutely necessary to getting that stage to finish as quickly as it did. I am so thankful that worked out as it did. I do kind of need to
Dude,
speed this up a little bit. I'm not going to micro-analyze this as much. I was trying... I see what I was going for here. I wanted this 6 combo, and then trying to get to these 2 purple over here for the T-shaped 5 combo, but I didn't get out of the way of the conflict in time. So with that in mind, I have the chain right here. I also have this chain right here, and I can insert this here. So I've got options. I just go for the insert, and then I'll go for this insert, which ended up being a slide. And I knew at this point I did not have enough combos, so I arranged for the 4 blues, and I was I think that last move specifically cut off the green, the yellow, the purples. I swear I get my colors right. Like that last move specifically cut off the purples from becoming a part of the 7 combo. And that ended things just a little bit sooner. And then once again, had some ready-made 8 combos, 6 combos, and that worked out just fine. See you on the other side, dudes.
dude,
Coming up on break. Be right back. Ugh. So, all in all, the execution felt okay so far. I was feeling really good about my execution as a whole. All in all, I only had like 1 objectively awful stage to this point. I was 1 objectively awful stage from beating Beefin in the first game. So, I was actually feeling really good about my play. Now, whether Beefin was going to be able to keep up was a whole nother story entirely. I think I might let this stream go on a little bit longer than I originally scheduled, just so I can cover everything. For that, I'm gonna need to grab another bottle of water after the next break. Alright, so here we are with Game 2 of this best of 5 set already in progress, and my first 2 stages came out a lot better than Beefin's first 2 stages. And I see this so much. I see that 6 combo all the time. And I'm just trying to go out of my way to set up that combo. I did not want that. I did not want that. I did not want all that, and that gave Poochie time to do that. Okay. Okay, so there were definitely some accidental matches there, but it's still not the end of the world. It's still fine. Everything is just fine so far. I saw Beefin finishing as I was entering this stage, so I was feeling just fine. Okay, there's a 5 combo there. I was trying to do some insert trickery with that 2 chain link, but it didn't pan out on that way. And yeah, just restart that attack since it wasn't quite big enough. Find some 6 combos. Fall a little bit short again. Yeah, my combos were pretty bad in that stage. And then this 5 chain from Beefin's Wiggler. Like, can we not? That was a very ugly situation. Now for here, I believe on the left I end up going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Allowing me to chain with green and then some yellow and blue shenanigans. I can like set up a little blue chain while I clear out this 6 combo over here. So much multitasking I can do here. I actually go for the 5 instead and get this lag chain. I'm just going up big. I'm kind of just playing by vibes at this point. I'm mostly playing by vibes, and Froggy matched so much extra that I actually needed all of that. That was very fortunate for me. And very fortunate for Beefin as well. Okay, so I see this stage quite a few times too. So I usually see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds with the blue match coming right after. And then I can't remember if there's a purple under this, but if there is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that combo follow-up. Looking for those T and L-shaped 5 combos usually works out very well for me, dudes.
Dude?
Like, I see that every single time. I go for that every single time. I meant to do the 5 chain link there and just fail the insert. Okay.
No good.
Okay. Can we not? Can we not, Blarg? I forgot. I've seen that stage a few times, but I forget that Blarg gets down that low. And honestly, that you can only get with the experience of playing the stages. So I was not feeling super about where I was here. I get that insert at least. I was hoping for the purple on the right to make a chain too, but didn't end up that way. But combos are coming in. I need a little bit more because I see how low Lunchfish is, and plop. And row 2 on that one. Very unfortunate for me. And Beefin didn't get a much better one, but I believe he still has a little bit of a lead. Actually, it looks like we're at a dead heat now.
I don't think so, Jim.
Just looking at the timers. I don't know why. I don't know why when I load some streams compared to my own, there ends up being such a huge discrepancy whenever I'm playing at the same times. Usually mine's falling a little bit behind, but one of the streams inevitably falls behind by several seconds for reasons that I don't fully understand. I think I need more video RAM. I think I need to download a better video card. Maybe I should find one and I don't know. I don't know what I could afford right now because I'm like going through a whirlwind of figuring out my housing costs between insurances and appraisals and home inspections, which I just paid a home inspection today to go on soon. I've got so many different costs going through my head right now, I can't even recall just how much I'll have left for my savings. In fact, I'm actually having to like dip into my retirement account to make sure I have everything I need to close on the house that I'm buying. Which I'm like 90% of the way there. Being honest, I'm 90% of the way there now. A lot of things are locking into place to make that happen, and I cannot wait to actually like show you what I end up getting, because I'm kind of excited for the space that I get to work with. Like if I get to that point, I may actually like show off the room proper. Like maybe not like showing off. I couldn't really do that with showing off this room because there's not a whole lot to show off here. I don't have a lot of walking space. That's because my bed's in the same space, and in the new place, the bed will not be in the same space as this streaming space. Kind of feels like some different form of outer space, even.
Space.
So much space. All right, so I think I end up going for this stage, this 5 combo green the mill here. This is why I specifically knocked this out of the way. And then there's a purple follow-up after that. Oh, I went through that instead. Okay. Okay, so I find myself end up doing a bunch of different things, and I didn't do enough. Of course, I didn't do enough. I still didn't do enough. I'm spamming too many combos. So I've got enough here, but that does allow Beefin to take the lead. I'm not panicking though. If it's not over 5:30 heading into the cave, I am not worried. So what I do here, it's like blue and purple 6 combo, and then there's red. I did not want to insert that. I didn't actually want to insert that. But it may not matter. It actually did not matter. I don't think anything I did in that second sequence mattered to get that 15-second time. None of it mattered. And you can see it is super competitive here, like 8 seconds apart. It's kind of crazy how close this is. So I end up seeing the 5 combo here, which allows me to get a green shaped 5 combo afterwards. And I think I like I should be able to like move this red out here to make a chain here, and then have the purple, the yellow out here to combo with these two. I actually went for that insert instead. And just like that, 13 is absolutely crazy compact chain. This is where 3 chain maximums were the order of the day here. I was trying to do those as much as I could. Okay. Easy 5 combo start here with a yellow 4 combo follow up and green follow up after that. This is a fairly straightforward start. I was trying some other funny little thing, but I did another funny little thing instead, and now Kamek is starting the chain, so I'm trying to pile on the stuff. And it may not matter. And yeah, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. Now Kamek's chaining, and I'm like, oh, this is not how this is supposed to go. Then I go look at Beefin, and he's dealing with his own Kamek troubles. So I think after being ruined in game 1, game 2 definitely got a bailout from Kamek there. Now, this Bowser stage ended up being very interesting. And upon first glance, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly great. Like, there's a 5 combo of yellows here, and maybe you make the 8 combo out of that. And then what do you do? There's a purple follow-up? Maybe, but there's not a lot to build on after this. So what do I end up doing? I go for this 4 instead, and I get through this color conflict to make the 5 combo instead.
What the fuck?
John trying to understand why this is like this. And then with this 2 chain here, I see all these purples, and they come out to a ready-made 3 chain. In fact, I can arrange the red over here this way by moving this yellow into this direction, to where now once this 3 chain resolves, I can fill in a green and then either a yellow or a red to make a 6 combo on the follow-up. Instead, I just make the 6 combo with that and find a little extra for good measure. And yeah, that I don't think it was possible to play that Bowser any better than that, dude.
Dude,
I just don't know. I just don't know how I was supposed to play that any better. Like, I was playing mostly by vibes. Beefin got a really good Bowser as a follow-up, so I absolutely needed every bit of that Bowser to play as it did in order to secure that win. Like, 16 seconds. Second and a quarter, second and a third per stage. That is not a large margin, dudes.
dude,
So, I absolutely got bailed out by what, like one, I made some super compact attacks in the cave, trying to keep things to 3 chain maximums, but I think Kamek might have done me a favor to mess up Beefin at the end of that race. Well, let's take a look at this game 3. There's a little bit. Okay, I was trying to get purple to make the 6 combo instead, so I had to audible. I ended up making a horizontal 6 combo at the end. Yeah, that took way too long. That took way too long to get started. I had a different combo made up at the beginning, and I just straight up beefed it. That's not a reference to beefing, by the way. I did not handle that start well at all. Now there's a lot of 8 combo potential. There's a very easy 8 combo to make here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's a follow-up with these yellows line up conveniently after that. After that, though, I'm not really sure. So, how do I end up playing this? Oh, there's a 5 combo here. Very convenient. And I find the 6 combo formation at the end. Might as well take it, and that's an 11. That was, again, Beefin kind of clued me into this after this match, really trying to compact the chains down as much as I could. It's not so much of a lack of of a lack of forethought. It's just a lack of ability to get to them, and I really got myself committed to trying to build up chains in as quick a manner as I could get them. Like if I could get a lag 4 chain, sure, but I wasn't intentionally going to build for them. I wanted that 6 so I can then follow up with the 5 extension. And if I was BB Forky, I might have went for that stealth swap to rid myself of that green conflict, but I didn't think I needed it. Although maybe it looks like I did. Maybe I actually did. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I just did not have enough there at all. Beefin manages to take a little bit of an edge there. He does start out with a nice 8 combo. Finds a 6 combo there. I think he likes that 6 combo formation. This one I've seen a bunch of times. Seen this 6 combo formation at the beginning. I always go for this. I always know that there are greens under this, so I know I can follow up with a green 5 combo, and then there's a blue here and yellows here, and make a 6 combo after that. This is what experience gets you. This is what soft resetting after every run gets you, because I end up seeing a lot of these same RNG states, and a lot of these times I just know that these formations are going to play out this way. But even then I end up going with something completely different. And this stage was not good. I am not normally prepared to send 9 lines to these opponents. So that was a bit unfortunate there. Okay, Beefin finding a 5 chain there. Kind of goes against his credo, actually, because he tends to like cut the chain sizes down as much as he can. At least he does when he is at his best. So what I do for this stage, the 6 combo on the right is kind of simple enough, but you can kind of arrange it into an 8 with yellow and blue, and still arrange these reds in a way to avoid color conflicts. But I just go for that instead, and yeah, there might have been just a little bit of a resignation that was not going to work out. There's an 8 combo follow-up, and okay. Yeah, I don't think that was played correct. Now I know it wasn't played correct. I just did not have it there. This made me feel just a little bit bad. Especially with that 14-second lungefish that I was staring at Beef and getting as I was starting the stage. This is about where I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work. All right, that's a fairly consistent, convenient 8 combo to get there, and then 3, 6, 9, fairly simple to get afterwards. There's a green there. I'm just gonna let that land and make a 5 combo with it. Super aggro, and it's enough for a 14. Especially with the 9 combo at the end. That felt like that really helped. And I see a super low RAF for Beef there, and that I figured that was going to have to be a turning point if I was going to come back in this race. So here I actually go for that. I went for that 7 combo. That didn't need to be a 7 combo, I think. Combos felt light, so I went for the 6 chain. And plop. And there was definitely some time to be made up there. Beef did not have the best RAF. And I'm not doing too bad here. All things considered, I'm not doing too bad. But again, I'm kind of committed to a 3-chain maximum from this point onward. And boy, is there like a 6 into a 5 formation there I can go with. Didn't even try to go for the insert. Again, 3-chain max. Okay, I'll keep the things going until the main garbage gets cleared. So this is not super. This is not super de-duper. Okay, well, Hookbill's not chaining, but I'm not sure I could have gotten the timing right. So, alright, oh, there's the 9 combo that Beef made there. That was quite interesting. Now this one I always go for whenever I see it. I see this little T-shaped 6 combo formation with green and red, especially when I can get this yellow chain link to follow soon after. I think there's a red underneath this too, allowing me to make an 8. I don't even go for that. There's the early stack raise from Piranha Plant, allowing me to make the chain smaller. Okay, well, my plant had too many green panels on the right, so that stage wasn't going to work out how I wanted it anyway. And, like, I see Beef entering Kamek as I'm exiting the stage. I'm not super pleased with how it's going. Oh, Beef tried a little chicanery there. That didn't work. I wonder if that might have. I wonder if that might have turned the tide of this race for him. So there's an 8 combo I'm able to find right away. A little 8 to 5. Insert there. A quick 4-chain link. There's an 8-chain follow-up. And there it was. I knew I needed that. I knew where Beefin was at, and I knew I absolutely needed that. That was an absolute turning point. Run that back down and see what changed there. See what I did different. Like, I found this 8 combo right away, and yeah, I wasn't sure how I ended up finding it. To get this insert, and then I could have actually brought this red all the way over here and arranged this 8 combo follow-up this way. But I think by this point I didn't really need any of it. I really didn't need any of what I had made. So I got a very clutch cooperative Kamek. And that definitely pumped me up for this Bowser. So, how did this Bowser play out? I think I've seen this stage a few times before, too. Like, I see this formation, and I instantly think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the yellows here, and it leads to a very simple 5 combo follow-up with these greens over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I will go for this every time, because I love these formations. And that wasn't even precisely what I ended up going for. And somehow I found that 5-chain setup. And that was as big as I was willing to go there. In fact, I could have argued I made it too big. Bowser's finding a chain here. He's going to downstack into a clear. But I'm fairly confident about my combo sends from here. So, this stage should end soon, but it's hard to tell sometimes. There we go. There we go. That stage ended just like that. And I was watching Beefin's Bowser play out the final seconds, and once the timer had passed, I got a massive sigh of relief. And this one was not a runaway either. Like this, I think this was Beefin's worst. I think this was Beefin's worst time of the entire match, 841. So I did not have a lot of room of error with room margin for error to work with. Like, look at these times that Beefin's getting: 833, 815, 841. Like I was on a little bit of a heater, averaging 809 in my previous 2 races, but that 912 was definitely not going to play with Beefin on this day. So I knew that I had to step up and make something a little bit more than that. So let's get this video in position to start the game 4, and I will go over that race right after this. Be right back, dudes.
Dude?
Yeah, let me actually go get some more hydration. Be right back. Okay, so I've got another bottle of water in case I need it, but I'm not sure I'm going to end up needing it. Besides, I think I'm almost done with this, covering this match anyway. Alright, dudes, welcome back to what I should probably be calling the film room.
What the fuck?
Going forward. that would be quite something. I feel like after every match that I have, especially during major tournament, I should go into the film room and study what it is that I did. And the takeaway I'm getting from my play so far is that I seem to do better when I don't go for the overcomplicated combo setup. Like, if I find a good 5 or 6 combo I can get to with some ease, I should probably go with that instead of trying to find some overcomplicated T-shaped 8 or 9 combo instead. So I wonder how much of that I will end up applying as I proceed into this game 4. Like, I'm up 2 games to 1. I've got the 809 average over my last 2 races, which is a faster average than any of Beefin's times so far. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I don't know what I'm doing with this though. This is so color conflicty, and the chain potential from here isn't all that great. Like, maybe this green here? I don't know. That would take a long time to do. I'm not doing that. So how do I end up playing this? Oh, I went for this 8 combo, and I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I tried to make a 6 chain at the end of that. I would have needed that. If I see that stage again, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying that 8 combo on the right. Maybe I do go for the simple 6 combo at the start, but as you will eventually come to see, that might have been just the weakest stage in the entire run. That right there. Hey, Light Blue Yoshi fan, sup, dude?
Dude?
Welcome everyone that is watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick. I am doing something a little different for those of you just tuning in and reviewing my gameplay from the last community tournament match that I had. I was in a loser's quarterfinal matchup with the Beefin314, the overall #1 seed. And even as the overall #2 seed, I was like, okay, Beefin's kind of had my number in this V-hard level in the recent community monthly events. So I wasn't liking my chances going into this one, but at this point in the match, up 2-1 and getting the times that I ended up getting, the 7:59 and 8:19 that I got for games 2 and 3, I was feeling better about how I was executing my game plan. Now, for this, like this, I always seem to go for. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is what I always go for. Except I find the 6 combo over there, and I find the 5 combo green to follow up with. And this ends up being a 3-chain maximum, and fairly well timed, all things considered. Still a 15. Like there's definitely a point in the early game where you can get away with a 3-chain at the very beginning, but I don't feel confident enough to go for that all the time. Really depends on the combos I'm making, and I don't know what I was thinking here. I knew these combos are bad, so I just go until I find like 3 rows of combos, and timing ended up being good there. Very fortunate timing to be had. So I often recommend 3 rows of combo garbage on your chains, just so that your opponent gets something matchable at the top when the garbage gets transformed and these foes scan from top to bottom. So trying to go all the way to the top, especially at this early stage, these opponents have no chance to get to it. That's one way to kind of end the stage a little bit faster. This is a weird one. I never know what to do with all this. I mean, there's an 8 combo here, and maybe you can move something out of the way to get these greens to fall into a chain. I will go for that, but yeah, I kind of went a bit out of my way to make that work. And the timing's going to be good here. I don't know if I like it. but I definitely like the results. Like, if I see an 8 combo, I'm probably going to go for it in some form. Oh, Beef and miss an insert to get that chain extended. So this one's fairly straightforward to go on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the blues, and it naturally lines up 1, 2, 3 greens for the follow-up, and then the yellows over here for a 3 chain, and that could allow me to go crazy with in other places. Like that allows me to actually go kind of off the board to try and find stuff. It's just the timing end up being a little bit off, but Froggy's so out of position that it's not going to matter. And after the Lakitu that Beefin started off with in this race, I was like, okay, I am in a pretty dominating position right now. I don't have to go crazy. But again, if there are 5 combos with the reds like this, and I can add 3 onto it, I'm still gonna go for it because that just makes me happy. But even then, I didn't go crazy for it. I went for the 8 combo instead. And just like that, oh, the timing was crazy. I might be showing a little bit of restraint in this match. I might be showing restraint with the combos I'm going for. Like, again, here's a ready-made 6 combo right here. I can kind of move the reds around to maybe get a 5 combo under that, but I don't have to overthink this. I just do not have to really overthink this. There was an 8 combo to be had there that broke up a little bit. I decided to not wait and go for the 6 instead. Didn't need any of it. Caught Luntrish very high up, and yeah, I'm basically getting to stage 8 at the 4-minute mark. That's not something a lot of people not named Yoshi do. And then for here, that's an interesting insert. I don't agree with that. Left me very light on combos. So, of course, Raph is going to get this clear. I do find some quick 6 combos after that, so the recovery ends up being just fine. And I see my 4:30 time heading into the cave, and I'm like, okay, this is it. I have to end this right here. This is the chance. I cannot possibly live with myself if I blow this now. So this is going to be the shot. And then, oh, another little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is coming together so well. I don't even need to do that. Oh, I saw that insert for the 5 chain in the 5 combo. I was seeing this so well. The chains were so concise. The combos were so huge. That is the way to play this game in 2025. There's been a natural evolution in this speedrun since the initial Speed Demos Archive runs in 2007, 2010-ish. Like you just gotta go bigger. You just gotta go bigger on the combos and stay minimal on the chains. Find 8 combos. Find 9 combos. Find different 5 combos. And like I was playing a little bit with vibes at this point, but the vibes were really good. The vibes were kind of crazy right here, and even the commentators in this match, Wizard Person and 6, were going a little bit crazy. Okay, I had a little bit ruined there, but I did find a little bit of a follow-up. I'm not super pleased with that. I almost beefed it there. So that was not the best attack to go with there. But still at 18. I'm absolutely thrilled with what I'm doing here. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, I could not. I was.
Whoa, what is happening here right now?
I was beside myself. I was thinking I could potentially sub 7 this, and there was a part of me that was definitely going for it. Trying for something quick. There was an easy 3 chain there that I missed. Okay, well, at this point, I kind of just need to restart what I'm doing. Although I'm only finding 2 chains, that's not helping. I'm really not helping my own case here. I really just needed to restart the attack and not keep spamming combos. This was totally the wrong play here. I knew I had all the time to play with because I could see beefing out of the corner of my eye finish plant, but this was totally the wrong move, dude.
Dude?
Absolutely the wrong move. Only by the sheer spam of combos was I able to get through that. And yeah, that officially clocked in as 736, and I'm still kind of going like, how? How was I seeing things that well? And maybe the moral of the story of that match was to try not to overcomplicate the combos. Like, don't spend a lot of time finding the best combo you can get. Just get the first one and make some time during the chain to find the combos. Maybe that's the overall message here. And I do believe, as you're going to see Beefin finish up with a very impressive Bowser attack. Like, this is going to be a good finish. There it is. It's 8:30. I think that officially clocked in 8:36. And ever gracious in defeat, Beefin. It's like okay, what do you do against a 736? I think you do nothing. That's what. So that is how I ended up taking the match 3-1 and knocking the #1 seed out of the tournament. By the way, I do want to double check this. Did I actually update the spreadsheet I have of the results? I did update my spreadsheet with the results, and I do believe that this was the fastest V-Hard of the major to this point. I'm going to take a look at all the V-Hards before I'm going to take a look at the V-Hards before that match. So this range goes from here to here. And the fastest V-Hard before that game 4 was a 741. That was... funny enough, that was Beefin's 741 in Game 1 of the winners semifinals against Yoshi. Oh, Yeah, Beefin started that match against Yoshi 741-759. So Beefin got himself on a bit of a heater there, and then fell off a little bit as Yoshi refound his mojo. But yeah, by 5 seconds, I had set the best V-hard time of the major tournament. What a time to get it, huh, dudes?
Dude,
That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm not gonna be able to figure this one out for a while. It was that insane. And I think let's move this back, because I have nothing else left to say about this. I think the takeaway from that match is that I don't need to overcomplicate the combos. I think if I see a quick 5 or 6 combo at the start, I should just go for it, and the goal should be to just spam as much combos as I can get during a chain as I can get. And if I can get a 3 or 4 chain along with the combos I can output, I'm gonna like my chances this weekend against FFR Pro. I'll have to get back to you on Yoshi, though. And I would expect Wizard Person to fall to me in Losers Finals if I got that far. We do tend to play each other pretty close, so I'll reserve judgment for if I get to that point. We'll see. Actually, speaking of, let me see, I'm curious, what the Beef doing? What the Beef doing? Oh wait, no, he's learning to play Wario's Woods. I think he's learning to play Wario's Woods without I like being smart. But Wizard Person is playing some Tetris Attack right now to practice for his match next weekend against Yoshi. So, yeah, why not give him a bit of a shout? And why not give him some sardines for good luck, so that he knows that that I sent you. How does that sound? But for today, that is going to do it for me. The runs will resume proper this time tomorrow. Until next time, everyone, be decent to each other. Later, dudes.